wanted you to see the real finish before I caught my breath and came and checked in with you. Say good morning. If you've ever done P90X, Cardio X, I just had a major flashback. I used to do that all the time in college. You saw the warm up. That's what I recorded. I didn't record any of the actual workout. Whew. Wow. Whew. Okay, got my breath, cooled down a little bit. I'm slightly congested, so I do apologize for that. My face is super red because, hi, I just worked out and did a really tough workout. Okay, so overall thoughts on day one, it's tough. Very tough. It's a hit, no repeat workout. So every 30 seconds, you're doing a different exercise. And then you get like about 10 seconds to transition. Nice thing about it is she does have a timer in the top corner showing how much time is left in the exercise. And then she pops up another picture of the next exercise with like what it's called. So you get to view it before. And then there's a progression like bar to show how much of the workout you've completed. That reminds me of Carolyn Geiervan. Is that how you say your last name? I never actually know, but that reminds me of her. Love that. The thing is, you're doing a lot of burpees, you're doing a lot of challenging squats, and then there was a couple moves in there that kind of surprised me where instead of having an actual dumbbell or a slam ball, she did like thrusters, but you didn't have any dumbbells because there was no equipment, and then you would pretend to have a slam ball. My hands are super dirty because I did so many variations of burpees, which I like, but you have to kind of like, you have to know that they're coming or know it's gonna be hard. I knew it was gonna be hard. I'm super happy with it. In case you're curious, I'm 5'9", 155 pounds. I don't work out to lose weight. I don't work out to, that's all food. I'm very happy with my body. I love the way it looks. I think it looks amazing, but I do want to take it to the next level this year, and I want to try different workout challenges, and I'm going to share an entire week of what I eat, and I titled it Maximum Weight Loss so that many people would see it and hopefully click on my video and see that I like to bring a lot of joy when it comes to food and workout, and not do it as a punishment because you don't like your body. Maybe do it from a point of health or joy like I do. So thank you for stopping in for today's video. I'm done with my workout, and now I'm going to share with you what I eat today. I eat entirely plant-based, and I'm doing the 50-50 plate, which I do want to touch on really quickly before I go make my breakfast, which may not have vegetables in it because that's the one meal every single day that I don't hold myself accountable to having vegetables, but I do want to have more vegetables because I do slack on that a bit as a plant-based eater. And a lot of people get in the comments and tell me like, oh, this is how you can eat more vegetables. Listen, I know how to eat more vegetables, but I'm a very active individual, and with vegetables, a lot of times it fills you up, and then I don't really have enough adequate calories, so I get kind of tired of eating vegetables and I just go towards the starch. But I'm gonna try something new by doing a couple smaller meals throughout the day instead of like 2 big meals or 3 big meals, which is like my normal. When I eat the 50-50 plate, I'll try smaller meals, see if that works. We'll see. Basically, my goal is to do vegetables with most of my meals except for breakfast, unless I choose to do a savory-ish breakfast. But I've chatted enough. Let's go eat for the day, and then we're gonna work out. You're gonna work out with me every single day this week. I'll just show you little clips of this 7-day challenge. Wow, that sucks. I don't think this has ever happened to me in this microwave before. Oh, why? Why? Literally, this has never happened to me in this microwave before. Okay, I'm just gonna scoop what's left and put this in a bowl and then just wash all this and then wipe the microwave out because I'm over it. I don't want to do it again. Okay, breakfast, meal one. What's left of the 1 cup of oats that I cooked, and some blueberries. Not measuring anything, just eating. And if I'm still hungry, I'll have something else because that obviously wasn't a whole bowl, but it should be okay till my next meal. So breakfast, meal one.
Meal 2 for the day, I had a really large salad. I threw in a bunch of roasted veggies, a head and a half of romaine, some leftover potatoes. It was like 2 small russets, 2 medium russets, some green goddess dressing. Threw it all together and it was like a mammoth salad. Like, this is my large mixing bowl and it was so much volume of food. I love salads, but like they get so filling, but then I'm also hungry and full at the same time. It's a weird feeling. This week, I was incredibly busier than I had thought. So you're going to just see clips of what I ate every single day. If it's on repeat, I'm not going to show you the repetitive meals because I did decide starting tomorrow, since this was New Year's Day, that I needed to meal prep something, to have something ready to grab and go out of my refrigerator to keep me accountable to eating so many vegetables. And then the evening, we actually went out for sushi, and it was all you could eat sushi, but I didn't eat like a ton. I really focused on edamame, and I had a large salad with a little bit of avocado, and then I had some asparagus rolls. I think I had 3 of these, so 18 in total, and that was day 1.
Good morning, it is day 2, and today's workout is crazy hair, don't care. 30-minute killer lower body with weights, no repeats. I do like no repeat workouts. They're definitely my favorite. There's a beautiful bird who's like chirping outside. It just makes me so happy. So I'll get my earphones in. I'll give you a little bit of footage and let's go. I feel actually really good and motivated after yesterday's workout, even though we did a ton of burpees and those like kill me. I feel really good to go today. So let's go. Looking a little crazy. Okay, just finished. Tad out of breath because the finisher was jump squats, burpees, squat walks, and I can't remember the other thing. Oh, lunge to high knee. Heart rate's coming back down nice. I actually love this workout more than yesterday's, and it was a mix of weights and a little bit of like cardio mixed in. Loved it. I would do this style of workout of hers like every single week, multiple times a week, because I loved it. Anyways, I'm gonna catch my breath, get my steps in. If you're wondering, I'm doing 45 minutes of cardio to get my steps in because that's important to me. And then I'll come back and see you when I have breakfast. Hopefully it won't be a disaster like yesterday. I don't know if I'm gonna have oatmeal again, but let's hope it doesn't explode in the microwave if I do. Okay, so I need to prep ahead because yesterday was New Year's and your girl's gotta be prepared for the week ahead. So day 2 of 50-50 plate for a week challenge. It's not really much of a challenge, but you get what I'm saying. I'm gonna make a breakfast bake so I have something to eat the rest of the week. Well, most of the week, and at least till the weekend where I can make something else, or I can do smoothies. So big bowl, all these ingredients. I have a ton of frozen bananas, which I'm gonna use. Maybe I'll even make some cookies. That would be a great snack. I gotta work on having veggies for breakfast. I just don't like them in the morning. Sorry, not sorry. I'm gonna start with 3 frozen bananas, but I am going to put these in another bowl and throw them in the microwave for a little bit just so they're thawed. And then I will leave these out because like I said, I probably do some like breakfast style snack cookies because they're perfect for after a run or later in the afternoon. Okay, putting my bananas, you can use fresh, ripe bananas. You don't have to use frozen, but I like to freeze them so that way I can keep them and use them whenever I want. Mash those down a little bit. Still a little frozen, but not too bad. I'm gonna add 1.5 cups of almond milk. Use any milk that you desire. Also, I'll put the recipe down in my blog down below, just so it's convenient, but you can watch me make it. we're learning as we go. I'm gonna do, this is a 1/2 cup measure, because if I do 4 cups, it'll at least give me 4 days worth of breakfast. I feel like that will be a good start since today is Monday. Like, where did 2022 go? Can someone explain to me what happened to the last year? I'm just in awe. I'm gonna add a little bit more milk because it's a little too dry. And I know I have the bananas in there, but so let's say 2 cups of nut milk. Again, I'll type out the recipe and put it below, but I like to have a little bit more milk so then everything kind of stays nice and moist and doesn't get dry when you're baking it. I'm gonna add this entire bag of very cherry berry blend. Say that 10 times fast. You can add fresh or frozen fruit, whatever you want. Blueberries will be awesome. I love making breakfast bakes like this because then everything's made ahead and I don't have to worry about it later on. Add cinnamon, baking soda, baking powder. Should have added that when I had just the, the oats in there. Got a little excited. And it gets like a dessert in the morning. It's so good. All right. Look at that big cherry right there. So good. All right, this is all mixed up. I like to let it sit for a minute or two just to kind of absorb the nut milk. But this should be breakfast good enough for at least the next 4 days. I even say 5 days because that's like a lot, but we're gonna go with 4. At 350 for about 40 minutes until it's my desired cooking texture. I like to be crispy on the top and then nice and moist in the middle. About 45 minutes should be perfect because this is a big dish. I'm gonna use the same bowl and make some 2-ingredient cookies. I feel like everybody knows how to make these. Want to take a guess at how many bananas that is? I'm gonna say 1.5, 2, 3. I'm gonna say 4 bananas. Okay, we're gonna go with 4. We'll see when it comes out of the microwave how many it is. Same bowl, bananas, minus the liquid because they're frozen. I don't want the liquid for this one. Smash them up a little bit. They're still a little frozen, but it's fine. All right, we said 4 bananas, I think was what we were saying. I had some cinnamon, a lot of cinnamon. I do eat a lot of bananas. I'm trying to get back into running more. I have had 3 running injuries this year, which I don't tell the internet everything, but when I run a lot, I love to eat bananas. 6 cups, or 6 cups, 3 cups, 6 half cups. Mix that up, see if we need anything else. Might even be too much. Sometimes frozen bananas with these cookies, the ratio can be off, sometimes not. We did guesstimate on our bananas. All right, that's good. It's a nice sticky texture. We're gonna go with that and we're gonna roll out some cookies, just like make them little bite size like this. You probably all made these before. They're like my favorite, I share them all the time. And press them down on a pan, bake them 350, 8 to 12 minutes, depending if you want them really chewy and soft or crunchy. And this will be a really easy snack for this week, but I need to go wash my hands so I can get a pan out from that cabinet right there.
Since I went ahead and meal prepped this day, my breakfast, snack, and lunch, and kind of part of my dinner, just depending on how hungry I was, is what you're seeing right now. Breakfast was the oatmeal bake. I had a snack of some of the cookies for the next 4 days. Kind of kept it really simple. And then I took all the leftover potatoes that I had from last week that I didn't use during my Mary's Mini. If you didn't see that video, you can see it linked above. And some carrots. I roasted them with spicy mustard. And then I had that with either frozen roasted vegetables like you saw in yesterday's meal, or I had it with a salad, and I either had that for lunch or dinner every single day. You'll see a couple of those put together in the next few days. I kind of share with you how I take my lunch to work. And then I also made a lot of mashed potatoes this day, like a 10-pound bag. Completely forgot to film it. I got so distracted, so I do apologize. I did make 10 pounds of mashed potatoes. You'll see those meals sprinkled in, but I had them at dinner time, or I had them at lunchtime. So it was another thing that I meal prepped ahead just to make my life easy, because then all I have to do is pull something out of the refrigerator. And adding carrots is really helpful because I'm adding another roast veggie.
Hello, we meet again, day 3, and it's actually upper body day, but I'm doing something different today. I have been working out first thing, but today I'm going to do my cardio, get my steps in. I've been getting back into running. I can maybe explain that later, I don't know. Did I already say that in this video? I've had a few minor injuries, wears and tears on the body this year. So I've been running a lot less over the last 6-8 months. I feel like people kind of already know that because I've talked about it. I've talked about how like I've been trying to weight train more. So this kind of goes with my goals, I guess, if you will. But I still think it's really important to get steps in. And I already decided what my next challenge is gonna be that I'm gonna share. So stay tuned. I'll share that in a couple weeks. But I'm gonna get my cardio in first, my beloved treadmill. And people are probably wondering why I have a treadmill when it's like beautiful out here. Well, at 4 in the morning, I ain't running outside alone. No one should be. I mean, you can if you're brave and you want to do that, but like, I'm not. I'm a scaredy cat. Anyways, I'm gonna do that first, and then I'm going to do my upper body workout for today. So let's do it. I'm feeling super good this week. Like having these challenges, I feel like I have a check mark. I do really good with a schedule. That's who I am. Feeling good with the food. And yeah, coming off New Year's, I feel amazing. And I hope you are getting super motivated from seeing me be so happy and joyful in this whole video. I thought I would show you really quickly what I'm bringing for lunch today to work. So I have some of those roasted potatoes and carrots with the spicy mustard that I meal prepped yesterday, and a head of lettuce that I'm gonna chop up and throw on the top. Best way to keep your salad good to go is to put the wet ingredients on the bottom. And then I just have a little side of the green goddess dressing that I'll put on top of that. And I have the oatmeal bake. I feel like you should probably know what's coming because I meal prepped it yesterday. And then I have some cookies. So I'm just taking this for now. And then I do need to run to the store tonight and get more veggies because that's like the story of my life. I have rice and potatoes here, but I need more veggies. So you'll probably see a little mini grocery haul, but this is what I have for right now. I might need more food later. We'll see. It's a short day today, so I shouldn't have to need more than this.
Here is my tiny little Target haul. I just got some quick kale and frozen veggies. That's just like what I like. I like frozen veggies because I like them. I feel like you don't have to explain yourself. Eat veggies, doesn't matter what form they come in. I also decided to make a quick soup the next night. I'll show you the recipe really quick. It's just a veggie soup. And here are some of the mashed potatoes I talked about meal prepping, and I just threw them with some green beans or roasted veggies, and I had those for either a fourth or a fifth meal, just depending on how hungry I was. This night, I decided to add some banana peppers. I just really like briny food, and then some nutritional yeast. And then I also had dessert some nights of fruit, which I didn't share every night. Sometimes I had a banana, yes, another banana, or some frozen berries, or some fresh blueberries, just depending on what I had on hand. And then I didn't end up eating the cookies I brought with me to work, so I had those while we were watching some TV this night. So you can kind of get the gist of what I had every single day. It was kind of on repeat, because that's how I like to eat.
I also ran this morning really quickly. I got 5 miles in, super happy with that. I feel really good. I'm gonna do my workout later this evening because I just don't have time to do both. It is 5:22 a.m. and I gotta get out the door like really quickly. I gotta leave here by a few minutes to 6, so I gotta hustle. And I didn't want to take the time or get up a half hour earlier. Actually, I think today's a 40-minute workout, so get up earlier to do that. And I prefer if I have to choose to run in the morning because it just really wakes me up, gives me so much energy. So that's what I did today.
This day I had the exact same meals at work as I did the day before. I had the same mashed potatoes with green beans, and I had more mashed potatoes with some soup that I'm going to share with you in a little bit. And I'm loving this little 7-day workout series. I know I said in the beginning, I love having a schedule and a check mark. It holds me accountable to the day, and all I think about is the current day. And that's what I've been thinking about all week. Every single day, I've just been like, okay, I didn't really feel like working out at 9 p.m. this night, but I did it anyways. And I did throw this soup together before I worked out. I just added some chickpeas and corn, a can of crushed tomatoes, a can of Italian stewed tomatoes, and then about 2 cups of water. I didn't even add any seasoning because I was so tired I forgot, but it would have been really good if I added more seasonings. And then I added some kale to it and called it a day. It was really, really delicious. And I had this on hand for the next few nights to eat with my mashed potatoes.
Okay, friends, today's workout is killer abs and a booty. Killer booty and abs. I'll take both, thank you. It's day 5. Let's go.
I didn't share my breakfast with you all this morning. I did make another oatmeal bake that I had shared on day 2 with the berries, cherries blend from Trader Joe's. But here is my lunch. It's more mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes on hand are everything for me. I think I love them more than roasted potatoes because they heat up really well. And then some roasted veggies, which I just kind of made those at night in my free time. And then for dinner, I had a huge lot of mashed potatoes. This is like 3 or 4 cups worth. This is a big container. And then I had a big salad, and it just had some romaine, a little bit of the green goddess dressing from Trader Joe's, and some banana peppers. So it was a really delicious dinner.
Hey, day 6, check. It was a Tabata workout today. I didn't film any of it. I just really wanted to get in the zone. And I'm actually going to do the day 7, the stretch workout today too. I'm gonna do that before bed tonight. I think that'll be a good recovery method for me. But I have to show you what I'm eating today, and we'll wrap up this what I eat in a week with this 7-day challenge. I did want to quickly say that if you are looking for an intense 7-day challenge, I highly recommend this. It was a lot of fun. I personally love that it was just 7 days and it was done so quickly. I love these kind of workouts. Sometimes when you are doing a workout program and you don't know what's coming next, it can be like, for me, like I see the workout and I'm like, I don't really want to do that, but I really enjoyed this and I'm excited to share more workout challenges in 2023 with you all. Give this video a thumbs up because I know you enjoyed it as much as I did. I shared this water bottle in the beginning clips of this video, but I did want to tell you really quickly, my husband got this for me for Christmas, and if I can find one like it, I'll link it down below. This one's actually from Target. I need to drink more water. That is literally the reason why he got this, because I'm always complaining about it, and he's like, listen, you are really good at being productive, keeping on a time schedule, so it might be silly, but I actually really like it. And this I've had since Christmas, and every single day I've drank the entire thing, which is 64 ounces, which is more than I can tell myself that I drank most days in 2022 when it comes to water. So I'm at the 1 p.m. mark, and it is 11:27 a.m. So I'm headed for the day. I usually stop drinking around 6 p.m. so I finish it all, so that way, you know, I'm not up all night using the restroom. But I will try to link a similar one if I can't find it on Amazon. Definitely, if you are someone who struggles with drinking water, this is so helpful, so I would definitely check it out.
I did have oatmeal bake on hand, but I decided I wanted a soft bowl of oats, if that makes sense. And I also had an ABC bar while I was getting ready this day. But I feel like the oat bake is really good when it's cold, but I really wanted like a warm bowl of oats. It was just a chilly day, so I decided to switch it up a little bit. I also grabbed this poppy drink when I was at Target yesterday and decided to go ahead and sip on it. I have made these homemade before with just a little bit of OJ, sparkling water, and about a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. So if you cannot find these poppy drinks, that is a good mixture to do. And then for lunch this day, I decided to go ahead and make myself a lunch. Even though I did have mashed potatoes on hand, I also had like other random things. I just decided to kind of switch it up a little bit, kind of keep things interesting. Sometimes even when I have meals planned on hand, sometimes it's just like after a few days, they don't sound very good. But I did go ahead and have mashed potatoes and a salad for dinner, just like I did last night. But this was a really good change. I did steamed veggies, some seaweed, and some rice, and a little bit of seasonings. It was really, really good for lunch this day.
I wanted to quickly say thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you really enjoyed it. And of course, make sure you're subscribed because I am going to do these what I eat in a week's probably twice a month, I would think, at least this month and then probably in February. And then I'm going to add some kind of workout challenge with it just for me, the joy of working out, and to share a little bit of sprinkling of motivation and inspiration with you guys. I really enjoyed this week, so I'm going to continue on with the 50-50 plate as best as I can next week. As you can see, I'm not perfect. I don't have vegetables with breakfast, and I don't eat, you know, a high volume of vegetables with every single meal. But for me, it's taking it one day at a time, just telling myself to have vegetables. That's literally, I don't set these unrealistic goals like you're gonna have 9 servings of vegetables a day, 2 servings of fruit, and no. That's too much on my busy lifestyle. So I'm just doing the best I can, and I hope to share that with you in case some of your goals are like mine and you just simplify it a little bit. Do your best you can today, check it off, and start with tomorrow. So thank you so much for watching today's video. Again, I hope you really enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon in a new video. Bye-bye.